Hello YouTube, that Lego Bully here with another MOC. And this one is called The Mill. So, I've been working on this MOC for the past couple of days, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now, I normally would do just a slideshow for a MOC, but there's a couple of advantages, I suppose, to doing video. One is that you, the viewers, seem to enjoy this kind of video more than a slideshow. Also, you get to see the size more easily, and you get an overall view of the MOC. Plus, you get some of my opinions on it. So, I guess we can just get going. Let's jump right in. So, I started this MOC with the river in mind. I started the idea with a river, as most medieval MOCs do, for me at least. Most villages and houses were built near a river, so that's usually central to a lot of medieval MOCs. The thing about this river is that well, it's interesting about the whole MOC really is that it's built on two separate bases, and they're connected really only by this bridge and an axle inside here. So this water is completely loose, and it will move around if I move the MOC too much, so it makes it tricky to get more camera work in, but I'll try to make it work so that you guys get the best experience possible. So where to start? Guess we can start over here on this side. So this is like a parade of the king's soldiers carrying loot back from a raid, I suppose. You've got the lion emblem there, a couple of soldiers, 2 horses. And there's some foliage on here, pathway there. And on this side of the mill is this tower thing. I like the roof on this side especially. It just blends together so well, I think. And it's using the minifigure display stands right there. And the roof is all black. The whole roof is black. It's got these windows and the same window on the other side, which I will turn around later in the video because it's a river. Yeah, so now I guess the river, there's some foliage here on both sides of the bridge. I think I like the style of this kind of bridge. It's studs and the railing on top. It doesn't really match, but I don't have these 1x1 tiles. So on the bridge, I'll zoom in a little bit. We have a fisherman, a guy fishing at least, and it is loose. So you can see it's a custom fishing rod. It's not a Lego fishing rod, but it uses one of these robot arms to hold the string in place, which I think is interesting because there is actually room for it to hold it. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but these robot arms have a little space underneath, so it's the perfect size for a string to fit through. And yeah, it looks a little weird when it's unfurled, but it works when it's just sitting there like this. But yeah, so he's standing there taking a break from fishing, watching the parade go by. Yeah, I didn't mention the technique of this tower. It's just 1x1 cylinders and 1x2 bricks. And you can bend them easily. It's pretty simple, and it works, and it looks good, especially if it's all the same color. But I don't have all the same color, unfortunately. So, that's too bad. So, yeah. This window, the standard medieval window shutter technique. It's kind of broken off here a little bit, so yeah. here is the mill wheel, and it actually does spin. You can see the axle connections there and there on either side of it. And it does spin, but it's touching the ground or the tabletop, so it can't move, but it does spin, I can assure you. But yeah. So I guess we can move on to the other side. Up front here, over here is the front of the mill, the entrance, you can call it. There's a flag of the Lion Clan Kingdom, whatever, on this pole. And got minifigure, the mill owner, I guess, and I've used this figure in a couple of my MOCs before. I like his, it's an old Vikings torso, in case you're wondering. And I think it normally comes with dark blue arms, but I switched them out at some point. And the legs are just dark gray with a brown belt. There's some crates in the door, very simple. The door doesn't open, again, for the sake of detail. Yeah. There is an interior, it's not detailed or anything, but this is the roof. It comes off very easily. It was meant to go on these hinges, but it doesn't stay on. I can't get it to stay on very well. The chimney, as you can see, doesn't go all the way down. It's basically just to cover up the hole where the two roof styles join up. And that's basically why it's there and why it's so wide. But there's the mill wheel connection. You can see it's on an axle to the inside of the windows in the back. And that's it for the interior. There's also this little hole here, the side of the house. The roof just fits on quite easily. It stays on pretty well when it's not moving or anything. So there's the front of the MOC. I will turn it around now. So just pause the video. So here's the back of the house. As you can see, there are windows here. They're all boarded up. Yeah, and they kind of open, but they're not meant to. It's the same window technique that was used on these windows, and you can see it's the same window on the other side, and there is actually interior shutters, but I like to keep them closed because it just looks so much better overall. You can see a little bit of the construction. Here's wooden pieces, and it's just light gray walls and the rest of it, with a couple of wooden accents here and there on the roof as well. Ideally, this would be covered with these dark tan plates, or brown would be even better. Unfortunately, I don't have many of those, so I looked online and they don't sell them, so that's unfortunate, but it doesn't ruin the MOC. It gives it uniqueness, you could say. Here's the curved roof on the tower, and it is curved. It's got 5 sides, 5 faces to it. It's all connected and everything. And I think this chimney turned out quite well. It serves its purpose very nicely to connect the two roofs seamlessly. Well, I guess the chimney is the seam in this case. But it's just got a black 2x6 in there to cover up the fact that it's hollow and it doesn't actually go all the way through. So, yeah. I guess that's it for this MOC. It's a pretty small MOC, but it's I like it a lot, actually. It's really nice. And the move went better than expected. Only a couple of these pieces move out of the place. But pictures of this will be on Flickr maybe a day or two after I upload this video. So you can check those out if you want. Be sure to tell your friends in the LEGO community to look me up. Check out some of my videos. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. It encourages me to do more MOCs. I forgot to show you this window. Also boarded up. And there's a little decoration there. But that's really it. So yeah, be sure to check out my Flickr and MOC pages. That's it. So that LEGO Builder signing off, and happy building.